So ranunculacea is a part of magnolid group of remedies. So to understand, let me share my screen. Yeah. So this family is also known as the buttercup family. And main remedies that are present in this family are aconite is the main remedy, the first remedy that we studied in our colleges. Adonis vernalis, Actias picata, Simsifuga, Clematis erecta, Delphinum, Helleborus, Adrastis, Pulsatilla, Ranunculus bulbosus, Ranunculus scleratus, and Staphysagus. So these are the main remedies that we have in this group, right? So, in order to understand the group theme of these remedies, how we can understand that? So we can go with the repertory. So for example, अगर हमको किसी भी एक फैमिली के बारे में जानना होता है या एक कम्युनिटी के बारे में जानना होता है या एक ग्रुप के बारे में जानना होता है तो व्हाट वी डू इज वी ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट कि उस ग्रुप में से जो मेन मेंबर्स हैं उनका बिहेवियर उनका नेचर कैसा है, राइट? किस तरह से, फॉर एग्जांपल कि अगर एक फैमिली के अंदर वी सी कि 10 मेंबर हैं और 10 में से 5 मेंबर उनमें गुस्सा बहुत ज्यादा है, या एक फैमिली के अंदर 15 मेंबर हैं उसके अंदर से 7 या 8 मेंबर्स ऐसे हैं जिनमें डर बहुत ज्यादा है. So we can deduct from this, according to the Hahnemann's logic, that this family is angry. Yeah, this family trait is the fearful trait. And this is how we studied all the remedies from groups. Like for example, when we did this minerals, in the second row, what we studied that the whole group of remedies, they experience the whole world as if that they are in a small closed place, which is the womb or the uterus. It's the inner edge is like they're in the womb, they're in a comfortable place, and from there they look into the world. Or as if even if they are into the world, they look or they perceive the whole world like as if that they are still in the womb. So that is why they are still not uh, capable of surviving in the external world. So the whenever they go into the world and they this have slightest of the stress, they go with the mental breakdown or they come up with the physical diseases. So they are not capable to survive in the world. Why? Because their world is separate from this world. Their whole world is the womb. So that is why they are unable to survive in the world. So the same similarly, the remedies from Magnolid group of remedies, they are very similar to the first row of periodic table like hydrogen and helium, and at the same time they are very similar to the first few remedies of the second row like lithium, beryllium, boron, and carbon. They are very similar to it. So, which means the whole of the magnolid group of remedies don't have the capability of the capacity to survive on this planet Earth because they belong to somewhere else. It's like their inner age is like that they are not fit to be in this world, but still somehow they landed up in this world. And the moment they landed up in this world, they have this feeling that where have I come? There's a feeling of being lost. There's a feeling of being bewildered, confused. So ranunculacea is a part of it. But ranunculacea, although it belongs to the magnolid group of remedies, there is a feeling, there is a development that they are into this world, but they are experiencing the whole world, but without borders, without skin. So let us derive all these remedies from the repertory. Right? So what happens in ranunculacea if we see the main remedies? What I've done is I've done the repertorial work where I'm going to select main remedies from the rubrics which are having these remedies. For example, if the rubric is of 15 remedies or 20 remedies or 30 remedies, I am going to select which are the main remedies that are present in the whole rubric. Say, for example, there is a rubric in Bonninghausen repertory that is emotions aggravate in the chapter genitalia, which means ki the patient comes with the complaint of the genital organs, which gets aggravated by the emotions. And we can see here that the main remedies in this rubric are aconite, semicifuga, gelsemium, and helleborus. So out of these 4 remedies, this rubric contains only 4 remedies, and out of 4, 3 remedies, that is aconite, semicifuga, and helleborus, they belong to Ranunculaceae family. So just try to get an idea. So out of 4 remedies, 3 are Ranunculaceae group, and the rubric is genitalia aggravated by emotions. So problems of the genitals which get aggravated by the emotions, any kind of emotion. It could be fear, fright, anger, vexation, sadness, etc. So the second rubric is respiration from mortification. Now what does this mean? Which means that it could be any trouble of the respiration. It could be asthma, it could be difficult respiration, it could be accelerated respiration, or anything which gets aggravated from emotions. So again, this rubric have only 5 remedies in the repertory, and out of 5 remedies, we have 3 remedies from Ranunculaceae group, and they are Pulsatilla, Ranunculus bulbosus, and Staphysagria. So this is another hint, which means now this rubric, this mortification and emotion that we studied in the previous rubric, this shows that this family has to do something with emotions, right? Now let's see another rubric, chorea from suppressed menses. Again, it's a small rubric which have only 4 remedies, and all the 4 remedies, they belong to Magnolid, but from the Magnolid, 3 remedies, Simcifuga, Helleborus, and Pulsatilla, they belong to Ranunculaceae group family. So again, it has to do something with suppression also. So this is the characteristic of this family. This is how it is coming up by repertorizing or by through the group symptoms of the repertory. Say for example, another rubric, it says anger, vexation, aggravate, which is in the stomach. So we can say the problems of the stomach which arises from anger, vexation. And then there is again a sub-rubric, that is fright. So problems of the stomach which arises out of anger, vexation with fright. So we can see here that the stomach complaints arising out of different emotions at the same time, means anger, vexation with fright. So we have a combination of 2 emotions. With that, there is stomach complaints. So this rubric have 9 remedies, and out of these 9 remedies, aconite, pulsatilla, and ranunculus scleratus, 3 remedies are from Ranunculaceae group. Is it not interesting? Then another rubric, stomach complaints which gets aggravated from anger, vexation with silent grief. So we have only 2 remedies in this rubric, and out of 2, one is from the Ranunculaceae group of remedies. Then we have another rubric, and that is stomach complaints gets aggravated by anger, vexation with indignation. We have another Staphysagria which belongs to Ranunculaceae. So this shows at the first point that this family has to do something with the emotions. Secondly, this family also has something related to emotions which gets converted into some physical problems. And third, this family also has something to do with 1 or 2 emotions coming together. So we can see clearly from the repertory. Then again, in the female chapter, we have another rubric, complaints, means menses after anger and vexations. So we can see that the menstrual complaints which gets caused by or which gets aggravated by after anger and vexation. So again, this rubric contains 6 remedies, and out of those 6 remedies, aconite, pulsatilla and staphy's aureus, 3 remedies again belong to ranunculus group of remedies. So this again clearly showing us that this family has to do something related to emotions, and emotion causing some physical complaints. At the same time, we are getting one or two or three different emotions at the same time, which is very, very characteristic of this family. It's coming out from the repertory. So this is the whole lot homework we can do from the repertories by analyzing the group symptoms of a particular family. This is how we can do that. So what will be the derivation from all these rubrics or all these symptoms that we have collected from for this family, that there is a strong body mind connection in this family. So there is something happening in the mind which is causing trouble at the physical body, very strong, which is also known as the psychosomatic or somatopsychic. So this body and mind connection is very, very strong in family ranunculaceae. So we will going to do this when we come to individual remedy, which means ki if this is strong in this family, which have been derived from the rubrics or from the repertory, and if this is true for this family, this connection of mind and body, then this must be true for the all remedies which belong to this family. So this has been given by Bonningerson in his doctrine of analogy. Which is true for a part is true for the whole body, which means which is true for a part of the family must be true for the whole family, right? So up till now, we have derived that there is a very strong body and mind connection, and then there is something that has to do with psychosomatism, which means something is happening in the mind causing trouble in the physical body, or we can say something in the mind is associated something in the physical body, which is very strong. Then another rubric, we have urethra, formication crawling in the meatus, which means there is great sensitivity in the urethral meatus. And in this rubric, again, this rubric have only 6 remedies in the repertory or in the materia medica. Out of those 6 remedies, 3 remedies again belongs to ranunculaceae, and that is pulsatilla, ranunculus scleratus, and staphy's aureus. Then we have another rubric in the eye chapter of the repertory, which says that eyes pain, stitching, closing eyes aggravate. So there is stitching pain in the eye, which gets aggravated by closing the eye. So in this rubric, again, we have 6 remedies, and out of those 6 remedies, 3 remedies belong to ranunculaceae group, and they are Simpsifuga, Clematis erecta, and Helleborus. Again, this rubric shows that this stitching pain or this pain or crawling or formigation or not, this symptom shows something about the characteristic of ranunculaceae family. Am I getting clear to you? I'm just stopping my slide share. You can put your message in the chat box. If it is clear, say yes, or if you have any trouble, you can say no, or if you don't understand anything, you can still say what you have not understood. Am I clear to you? Yeah. So let's continue. So let's move forward. Again, there is a rubric in the face chapter of repertory which shows or which says that face pale into thick. So face become pale into thick, or there is discoloration of the face during the pain in the teeth. This rubric contains 7 remedies. Out of these 7 remedies, again we have 3 remedies of ranunculus family, and they are aconite, pulsatilla, and Staphy's agria. So you're getting me? Just try to experience or try to feel the connection. What is all this saying? At one time, it is saying that there is crawling sensation in the meatus, in the urethra. Main remedies are from ranunculus. There is also stitching pain in the eyes. Stitching pain in the eyes. Again, it have main remedies from ranunculus. Then face becomes pale into thick. Again, during pain, there is paleness of face. Again, the main remedies for this symptom, we have main remedies from ranunculus. Now, this symptom, these shows that there are raw nerves, which means that there is no skin over the body. It's as if the whole of the nervous system is directly exposed to the environment. There are no borders. And if you experience this, just try to think once that there is no skin on your body. Your nervous system, your nerves are directly exposed to the environment. जस्ट ट्राई टू इमेजिन कि अगर आपको कभी चोट लगती है और आपके स्किन उतर जाती है, आपको कितना उस पर फील होता है, आपको टच फील होता है, आपको हवा फील होती है, आपको हर चीज फील होती है स्किन के ऊपर. दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन ranunculus family. The second thing, the first thing that we have derived was that there is a very strong body mind connection. There are different emotions that are coming at the same time. And then another, there is great sensitivity. What kind of sensitivity? The sensitivity is like that there is no skin. The skin has been peeled off from your body. Your nerves are directly exposed to the environment, and mentally as well as physically. There are no borders, which shows that you are morbidly sensitive. Everything goes inside. There is no defense. द मोमेंट यू आर एक्सपोज टू द एनवायरमेंट, हर चीज आपके अंदर जा रही है, हर चीज आप एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हो, हर चीज आप फील कर रहे हो, मेंटली एज वेल एज फिजिकली. दिस इज व्हाट दीज रूब्रिक्स और these symptoms shows. Pain in the eyes, crawling sensation in the urethra, or face pale with the pain. Why pain? Because when there is no skin, your sensitivity, your threshold of the pain, it gets increased. यू फील एवरीथिंग. हर चीज, छोटी से छोटी चीज आपको फील होनी स्टार्ट हो जाती है. हर छोटे से छोटे वर्ड आपको बहुत ज्यादा अंदर लगने शुरू हो जाते हैं. अगर आपके पास स्किन नहीं होगी तो नॉर्मली अगर आप बैठे होंगे आपको स्किन के ऊपर फील हो रहा होगा हाँ जी ये एनवायरमेंट है. बट अगर स्किन नहीं होगी, वो सेम सेंसेशन वो कितने मल्टीपल्स के अंदर बढ़ जाएगी. दिस इज द आइडिया ऑफ ranunculus family. Let's go move forward. So this shows that there is great sensitivity up till now, and then there are many emotions together. Why many emotions? The moment you have no borders, the moment you don't have any skin, you get sensitive to everything in the environment. You get sensitive to whatever is happening in your surrounding. And with that sensitivity, you don't know what to do. You don't know how to handle it, which is again a part of ranunculus and which is also a part of the magnolids. Means everything is happening and you don't know what is happening to you because you are feeling everything. You are getting aware of everything. हर चीज आपको फील होनी स्टार्ट हो जाएगी. And the moment you feel everything, you have different kind of emotions that are coming together, different emotions that are experienced in the body and the mind, and then with that there is stitching and stabbing pains. So this sensitivity in the mental level can be expressed or can be experienced as many emotions that are coming together, and you don't know how to handle that because normally only one emotion is predominant in the person. But with the ranunculus, it has all the emotions that are arise at the same time, and you don't know what to do with those emotions, like we have discussed previously. Like there is a problem in the respiration, problem in the mind, problem with the pain, which gets aggravated by anger, vexation, grief, or mortification together. This is what is showing it. And then at the physical level, again, this same sensitivity is expressed in terms of physical stitching, stabbing, cutting pains. And then at the same time, we have body mind connection. So this is derived from the group symptom of ranunculus. So what we can think for the theme or the sensation or the group symptoms of ranunculus family would be at the physical level, there would be sharp, sticking, stinging, stitching, pains, like you don't have any skin. Your nerves are directly exposed in the external environment or in the surroundings. At the same time, you don't have any insulation, you don't have any borders, you don't have any this anything to protect you from the environment, because your nerves are now straight away exposed to the surrounding and to the external environment. And with that, you have shock like pains. There is very easy excitement. Why easy excitement? Because ट्रिफल्स हर छोटी से छोटी चीज आपको तंग करेगी, हर छोटी से छोटी चीज आपको फील हो जाएगी, आपको हर बात फील होनी स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, और जैसे ही वो फील होगा, योर बॉडी गेट्स एक्साइटेड, क्योंकि कई सारे इमोशंस एक साथ आएंगे एंड यू डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू विद दोस इमोशंस, जिसे बोला जाता है मॉर्बिड सेंसिटिविटी. सो दैट इज व्हाई दीज आर द पर्संस हु गेट वेक्स्ड, distressed, annoyed, harassed, insulted, mortified, indignated very easily, क्योंकि आपके पास कोई प्रोटेक्शन ही नहीं है. आपके पास जो नर्वस सिस्टम है वो बिल्कुल डायरेक्टली एक्सपोज हुआ हुआ है, जिसके आपको हर छोटी चीज, हर बात, हर सिचुएशन, हर सर्कमस्टांस, आपके सराउंडिंग में हर चीज आपको अफेक्ट करती जा रही है. सो दिस एक्सट्रीम सेंसिटिविटी नाउ बिकम्स द main theme of ranunculus family. So that is why these are the people who are very sensitive to trifles. So they get aggravated by trifles. हर छोटी से छोटी बात, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं चाहिए होगी इनको डिस्टर्ब होने के लिए, इनको हर छोटी से छोटी चीज, छोटी से छोटी बात डिस्टर्ब करेगी, अफेक्ट करेगी. And the moment they experience all these things, now you have to react also. So the first reaction, जैसे ही आप सब कुछ एक्सपीरियंस करोगे, जैसे ही आप सब कुछ फील करोगे, हर चीज, तो जो पहला रिएक्शन आपका आएगा, दैट इज अ पैसिव रिएक्शन. मींस यू जस्ट एक्सपीरियंसिंग एंड यू कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग विद दैट, एंड देन यू फील दैट numbness and blunting. Why? Because you don't know what to do with all those things. So you become numb and you become blunt. And then एक्टिव रिएक्शन, सेकंड रिएक्शन क्या आएगा आपका, दैट यू विल फील a haphazard of emotions felt together in your body. All emotions and pain, they are felt intensely, which is known as somatization. इसको हम एक तरह से एक और वर्ड यूज कर सकते हैं, that is melodrama. What is melodrama? Melodrama means you have all the emotions coming together one after the other. Like for example, you come into the situation, तो आपकी किसी से लड़ाई हुई, आप किसी के रूम में गए, यहाँ पे लड़ाई चल रही है, the moment you get into that, you feel fright. हाय डर लग गया, हाय क्या हो रहा है, लड़ाई तो नहीं हुई होगी. एंड इसके साथ एकदम से क्या होगा, गुस्सा आना शुरू हो जाएगा, क्या कर रहे हो तुम. और गुस्से के साथ साथ क्या होगा, यू फील दैट पता नहीं क्या हो जाएगा यार, फिर से डर आ जाएगा. डर के बाद देन यू स्टार्ट क्राइंग. सो ऑल दीज इमोशन यू डोंट इवन नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग टू यू. अब आप डर रहे हो, डर के साथ वो डर एकदम चेंज हो जाएगा एंगर के अंदर, एकदम से वो एंगर चेंज हो जाएगा ग्रीफ के अंदर, एकदम से वो ग्रीफ चेंज हो जाएगा वीपिंग के अंदर, एकदम से वो वीपिंग चेंज हो जाएगी अगेन लाफिंग के अंदर, फिर वो लाफिंग चेंज हो जाएगी फ्राइट के अंदर. सो दिस इज नोन एज मेलोड्रामा, व्हेन यू हैव मेनी इमोशंस कमिंग टुगेदर, और एक के बाद दूसरा इमोशन अपने आप आना शुरू हो जाएगा. This is melodrama. This is very, very characteristic of Ranunculaceae family. And then there is somatization. The moment you feel everything inside at the mental level, you get it at the physical level at the same time. Or if you have something at the physical level, that gets straight away experienced in the mental level. So that is why we have a very strong mental and physical connection with this remedy. Either the physical gets suppressed from the mind, or the mind gets suppressed from the physical, or they alternate with each other. And then there are very different kinds of emotions or reactions from those experiences. There could be trembling from the emotion, there could be palpitation from the emotion, there could be perspiration from the emotion, there could be convulsions from the emotion, there could be uh, voice lost during emotion, there could be headache from emotion, there could be diarrhea from emotion, there could be chest pain from emotions, there could be stomach pain from emotions. So everything happens after emotions. Very, very characteristic of this family. And then when you get accustomed to all these things, कि बार बार होते आप एक्सपीरियंस करे जा रहे हो, धीरे धीरे आपके अंदर एक ठहराव आना शुरू हो जाएगा, आप में एक सेटलमेंट होनी शुरू हो जाएगी इन सब चीजों की. It's in the very later stages. At that point, you get compensation of all those things. So in those cases, you get calm and composed. Nothing affects you, right? So we have different. One is the experience, what happens to you. With that experience, you get a reaction, maybe active, maybe passive, and then there is compensation. So now, when we come to the remedies of this family, may it be aconite, pulsatilla, staphysac, climatis, salliborus, anything, so every remedy will experience all these things. So one remedy can experience the main sensation. One remedy can experience or can react like this. One remedy can react like this. So one remedy can be seen as showing active reaction. One remedy could be showing as uh, passive reaction of this remedy. One remedy can be showing or uh, get, getting as experience active as well as passive reaction. Some remedy could also show symptoms of compensation. So this we will do next. So let's come to aconite, the main member of this family. So now let's study the symptom: great fear and anxiety of mind with great nervous excitability. So now this one symptom shows the whole theme, the whole experience or the whole sensation of this family. Great fear and anxiety of mind means two emotions coming together with great nervous excitability. So at the same time we are having two emotions at the same time which are expressed at the physical level. So this symptom shows this two emotions coming together at the same time, body mind connection. Second symptom, anxious, restless, driving him from place to place. Again, the anything that is experienced in the mind in the form of anxiety is directly, immediately expressed into the physical level when the patient drives from place to place. कि कुछ माइंड में हुआ जिस वजह से बॉडी में एक हलचल आनी शुरू हो गई और पेशेंट कभी इधर कभी इधर कभी इधर कभी इधर भाग रहा है. Very strong symptom of aconite. And again, being a part of Ranunculacea group of remedies. And then there is fear of death, predicts the time. Then complaints, they come suddenly like a storm. Now we can derive the symptom, or we can easily see that in this symptom there is again as if the patient reacts suddenly. Why react suddenly? Because there are no borders as a part of this family. There is no skin. So that is why we have very strong symptoms of raw nerves, that everything is happening suddenly. So then it's a very good, apart from this, this remedy also have its own individual symptoms, and that is fear and fright. It's a main remedy of fear and fright. कोई भी physical complaint अगर develop होती है after fear and fright, the first remedy we should think about is opium, aconite, and the second remedy that we think about is opium. Again, opium belongs to magnolid group of remedies, which is a close associate of Ranunculaceae family, because opium belongs to Papaver family and aconite is from Ranunculaceae family. So these two families again go hand in hand, and the both families belong to magnolid group of remedies. We will come slowly to the magnolid group of remedies. So this fear and fright is a very, very strong symptom of individual aconite remedy. Then aconite again is one of the trio of pain remedies according to Nash. What does this show? Other remedies of this are coffea and chamomilla. So what does pain shows? Ki there the intensity of pain is very, very high, right? So this intensity of pain shows that there is great sensitivity. And this mental anxiety, worry, fear accompanies the most trivial complaints. Means anxiety, worry, fear, again many emotions together, ये accompany करेंगे कोई भी physical complaint के साथ. Very strong. So this we have discussed earlier. So then there is amenorrhea in plethoric young girls. Again, after fright means something is happening in the mind which is getting some trouble in the physical body. So now next remedy is pulsatilla. So we all know about pulsatilla, that pulsatilla is very mild, yielding, emotional remedy who cry very easily. Now again, pulsatilla is very sensitive, very touchy, easily offended. Again, this symptom shows the sensitivity of pulsatilla, which belongs to family Ranunculaceae. Very strong. Again, this symptom is showing that there are no nerves, no border, no protection from the outside world. The patient is very weak, cannot react, cannot handle himself. Again, we have menses suppressed, vexation, emotional excitement from, means we have different rubrics. Menses suppressed from vexation, menses suppressed from emotional excitement, menses suppressed from fear fright in nervous, menses suppressed in nervous woman. So again, we can see suppression of menses from emotions, which is again a part of Ranunculaceae group of remedies. And then we have changeability in pulsatilla. No two stools are alike, no two emotions are alike. One symptom changing into another. So with this changeability, we often get confused in pulsatilla patients. कि एक टाइम pulsatilla एक symptom लेकर आएगी, next visit पे she will come up with different symptom, next visit पे she will come up with different symptoms. So एक दो महीने के बाद आपको जज करना लग जाएगा कि हर टाइम पे हर विजिट पे this patient is coming to me with different complaints, which shows changeability. Again, where this changeability comes from? This changeability comes from the extreme sensitivity of the Ranunculaceae group of remedies. Again, pulsatilla. So these three symptoms, they're a part of Ranunculaceae family. Apart from this, what is individual for pulsatilla? What are the main symptoms of pulsatilla? That they desire open air, very strong with pulsatilla. There is heat from the extremities, very strong with pulsatilla. Then there is craving for consolation, which ameliorates. She needs consolation all the time. She needs company all the time. Very coquettish. किसी भी तरह से उसको sympathy चाहिए होती है by hook or by crook. So ये ड्रामे करने शुरू कर देती है. क्या मैं कुछ करूँ कभी कुछ करूँ. Then there is dryness of mouth with thirstlessness. Very strong symptom of pulsatilla. And she often sleeps with head high. इनको 2 या 3 पिलो चाहिए होते हैं सोने के लिए. अगर ये लोग बैठते भी हैं तो इनको सामने कोई ना कोई स्टूल चाहिए होगा यहाँ पे ये अपने पैर रख सकते हैं. Very strong with pulsatilla. And then there is also a very strong symptom that when they sleep on the back with their hands on the chest or on the stomach, only remedy pulsatilla. Then there is a very strong desire for cheese, cakes, pastries, and also there is aggravation from the same thing, from cheese, pastry, and cakes. There is bad taste in the mouth in the morning. These are the pulsatilla as a patient who is never well since puberty. All the complaints they come during puberty. Then there are yellow discharges, which are the individual symptoms of pulsatilla. So next remedy, staphysagria, main remedy for suppressed emotions, which means staphysagria again is a very sensitive remedy. हर छोटी से छोटी बात, हर harmless word, हर छोटी चीज उनको affect करेगी, जिसके लिए वो sensitive होंगे, और जैसे ही वो उसको feel कर जाएंगे, they feel indignated. उनको लगता है उनकी insult हो गई, and then they suppress their anger. Why? Again, this shows that they are not so strong personality. They are very dignified personality. So this dignity shows that they are not so strong. So they have to suppress their anger. So all the remedies from Magnolid, they are weak, naive. They cannot see the world. They cannot handle themselves into the world. So they just go back. So everything that they experience has to be suppressed. So staphysagria is a remedy for suppression, suppressed emotions, हर छोटी बात, हर छोटा वर्ड, उसको इग्नोर करो, कुछ भी करोगे, दे गेट सेंसिटिव टू इट, very very sensitive. And then there is a very strong ailments from indignation, mortification and suppressed anger, very strong with staphysagria. And then the moment they suppress their anger, the moment they experience all those emotions which cannot be expressed, there are hell lot of physical symptoms. What kind of physical symptoms? That there is trembling from emotion, there is palpitation from emotion, there is face red from emotion, there could even be convulsions from emotions. Very strong with statistically. Why? Because everything is suppressed, suppressed and suppressed. At the same time, they are very sensitive to hell lot of things. I had a patient who came to me in the clinic. His BP was around 190, 110. And he came to me, he just sat back and his head was like this. And I was asking him what happened, what happened, and he was unable to utter a single word. His voice was just lost. He was unable to speak also. So he could only one word. He was using one word, that is, there was problem in the office. That's it. What was the problem? He had a fight with the boss. So what I did was just on this symptom, I put some drops of Staphylococcus aureus in his mouth, and in just within 1 or 2 minutes he was fine. And the story he told me after that was there was some confrontation with the boss where the boss tried to insult him. It was his word. बॉस ने उसको बहुत डांटा, रूडली बात करी. रूडली बात करने के बाद इसको फील हो गया और उसके बाद उसको चेस्ट में पेन होना स्टार्ट हो गया, मुंह से आवाज नहीं निकल रही थी और सीधा वो मेरे पास आ. So with staphysagria he improved beautifully. So we can see all these suppressed emotions, all this sensitivity we can see in staphysagria. And then again, other symptoms of this remedy are painful sensitiveness of sexual organs. Vulva is so sensitive, can scarcely wear a napkin. This symptom is from Allen Key notes. So then जब वो सब कुछ सप्रेस करते रहते हैं, धीरे धीरे उनके अंदर हार्डनिंग होनी स्टार्ट होती है. So staphysagria is remedy for tumors, for hardened styes, for recurrent styes. It's also a very good remedy for honeymoon cystitis when there is a burning, especially when not urinating. Very strong symptom of staphysagria. Another remedy, ranunculus bulbosus. So again, if we look in this remedy, this mind-body connection, there is anger with trembling, with change of temperature aggravates, especially hot to cold. This is again sensitivity and the mind-body connection, which is a part of ranunculaceae. Then it has a very special affinity for intercostal space, chest wall. There could be pain in the intercostal region of muscles, which is aggravated by breathing. There could also be herpes along the chest wall. And then there could also be hiccup from alcohol, which is individual symptom of ranunculus bulbosus. Then we have Semsifuga. It's also a remedy for mental physical complaints. There is fear of suffocation during anger. There are neuralgic complaints. All the symptoms they get reflex from the uterus, which shows this mind-body connection, and the bellies of muscles are specially affected. अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा वर्क करोगे, एक्सर्शन करोगे, इसके बाद आपके जो मसल के थिकनेस है, जो मसल की बेलीज है, वहाँ पेन होगी, which is very similar to Rostov Solarnica.